Kaunas is kind of an interesting mixture of, it's quite industrial in the main bit of it, but there's also quite a nice old town. So you get there and you think this is quite grim, to be honest, and then you have a little wander into the old town and think actually it's quite nice. A few nice pubs in the old town, one called BO, not a reflection on the ventilation system, it's fully in place. Another one called Boomerangus, although they spell it Bummerangus, which maybe also could lead to some confusion. And another place that I don't recommend quite so much, it's worth going in for one drink, a place called Crazy House, where the main boast is that they have pneumatic furniture. Whenever you go away, you like to take a few photographs, and certainly one of the things in Kaunas is there's a lot of statues everywhere, a lot of statues to Lithuanian independence, and also there's quite a big museum that's got old military vehicles outside it. So if you're wandering down a street and you're suddenly confronted with some military vehicles, you basically go and stand either in it or as close as you can get to it so it looks in the photograph like you're in a tank taking Kaunas. If you are going to stay in Kaunas, then the hotel I stayed in called Metropolis, me and my mate found it £25 for a twin room. You know, you can't really go wrong. Admittedly the doors didn't quite work and there were some other issues, but you know, bed and breakfast, not bad. I would recommend, you know, and obviously no one should be going overboard with it, but the local delicacies in the alcohol line would be Sveturis Baltis, which is a lovely wheat beer, very much like a cheap Hogarden, which is something we can all dream of. So that's very nice. And also if you're wanting a bit of an after dinner liqueur perhaps, then I would recommend 999. Which, let's hope it's not too appropriate a title. It is very nice, enjoy it in moderation, a delight. There's a little town close to Kaunas, about 45 minutes on a bus, called Kėdainiai. I think that's the right pronunciation, apologies to any Lithuanian people I've just offended. And actually about 300 years ago, apparently half the population were Scots. So we thought, well, we'll go and have a look at that, went through there, and there's a hotel called Greyhouse Namus, which actually means Grey's house, named after James Grey, who was a Scottish merchant who lived there. There's saltires outside, there's thistles everywhere, you go in, the staff are in tartan, the menus are clad in tartan. I ordered a thoroughly traditionally Scottish-Lithuanian hybrid meal of, well, ostrich, but I'd never seen it in a menu before, so you're going to order that. But lovely place, lovely to see a bit of a Scottish-Lithuanian connection. Town of Kėdainiai, 45 minutes away, worth a visit.